The difference here, Andrew Hio is a sprinter. He'll tell you, 500's my race.
That's right. This is his least comfortable distance. That man there, Jens van 't Veld, is most comfortable in this distance.
And we have 2 Olympic champions in this quarterfinal. Yes, we can say that now. Jens van 't Veld from the Netherlands, who won the stunner in the 1,000. And skating in the Chinese red right now is Lin Xiaojun, who was the 2018 gold medalist in this event, skating for his home country of South Korea. But he got caught up in basically in a sexual harassment case and what was presented as a scandal. By the time he was eventually cleared of that, he had already decided to leave and accepted citizenship in China.
And he is one of the stronger skaters in on the Chinese team now. I'm happy to see Andrew Hio moving up to the front, trying to stay in those qualifying positions. He is better known for his sprinting ability. He won his first World Tour gold medal this fall in the 500. The 1,500 is a stretch on his legs, but let's see what he can do.
Again, the top 3 finishers automatically advance. Hio is hanging right in the middle of the pack. No separation yet. Things not, oh, there we go, starting to ramp up.
So we're going to see a progressive from here on out. And again, watch the corner exit, how there's a little bit of acceleration there. Oh, this is something we see often in speed skating. There's a variable speed within the pack, but Jens doesn't want to play that game. Jens wants to go up front and push the pace. Here we go, now it's a race.
All right, so 500 meters from there, 4.5 laps. Hio holding second. Van 't Veld. Hoshinaga.
These skaters aren't even swinging their arms yet. 2 arms on the back means they have something left in the tank with just 2 laps to go.
Lin right now is in third. So there we go, Van 't Veld and Hio holding second. Soon Long is in third, and Andrew Hio's going to get through with a second place skate behind Van 't Veld. And Soon Long of China third.
The 1,500 is known as the endurance event in short track speed skating, so it's a lot harder on both the legs and the lungs. You see how all skaters have their hands on their knees, they're resting, catching their breath.
And of course, the other note during that race, the 2018 Olympic champion is the skater out, Lin Xiaojun, that fell, and he does not finish. So one Olympic champion there, Van 't Veld is through. The other one, Lin, falls victim to short track.
Victim to short track. Soon Long, you know, it seems that the ice breaks out, and it's a bit unpredictable. I will say what can happen in short track sometimes is, this is a technical term, the corner gets bad juju. Sometimes one corner, the ice just doesn't hold strong like the other corner. We are seeing this happen consistently.
This is the turn where Corey Stoddard fell off 3 times.
I know, it's
this
got
very same turn.
Bad juju. It's like I said, that's a technical term. I don't know why it happens, but it does happen. Everybody just gets a little stiff.
Well, in the middle of these quarterfinal heats in the men's 1,500. This, again, the longest individual distance in short track. We've seen a little bit of a surprise there. Good news for the United States. Andrew Hio advancing to the semifinals with the 2018 Olympic champion in this distance, Lin Xiaojun, now skating for China, falls untouched, lost it in the turn, and he is out. And he is the 3rd American in this field. Andrew Hio has advanced into the semifinals. Clayton DiClemente, the 3rd skater, did not.
Go to the start. Ready.
And this is a tough heat for Brandon Kim, because in this heat, Pietro Siegel of Italy, part of their gold medal winning team in the mixed team relay, and Stephen Dubois of Canada, a 4-time Olympic medalist, silver in the mixed team relay.
And Steven got caught not being sharp enough in his first round of 1,000-meter races. You can bet he's looking for a bit of redemption here. His passes, they need to be sharp and clean and quick.
Also in the field, Friso Imans of the Netherlands, Daniil Yebag of Uzbekistan, and Oleg Hande from Ukraine, a skater you've seen.
Oleg Hande is one of my favorite skaters to watch. He's currently in the back of the pack, but he's a very dynamic racer. He has a lot of courage and good timing. Here it goes. He's building that speed on the outside. You see how he builds nice and quick.
All right, how does Brandon Kim play this?
He waits for Oleg to get in the front. Oleg will naturally slow down the pace. That's called energy management. And as soon as the pace slows up, here, it's time. Someone needs to go.
And we get top 3 automatically through. Kim is sitting in 5th.
Oh
and
my.
we get it down. 2 skaters go down. So now Brandon Kim is up into 3rd, although there is going to be an obvious review. Kim edges ahead of Dubois.
And the pace is not going very fast right now. They're still to 9-3. There's time for another attack. Here it comes by Steven Dubois.
Of course, the hush in the arena was because Pietro Segal was one of the skaters. It's out, at least for now.
We will see that race review. There's a possibility for advancement.
All right, Brandon Kim holding on to 3rd, and that's what he wants to do.
I'd like to see him swing his arms just to be sure he's harder to pass, but Daniel Ibog is not putting on pressure from behind.
Now with 1 lap to go, and it's now hang on, and Brandon Kim will join Andrew Hio in the semifinals. And there they come, 1, 2, 3. Dubois, Imans from the Netherlands, and Brandon Kim crosses 3rd. So again, there is going to be a review for that wipeout. Pietro Segal of Italy and Hande from Ukraine. Result from referee Balázs Kovar.
Final decision. Penalty number 32 from the Netherlands. Advancement number 51, Ukraine.
No advancement for Pietro Segal. Wow.
Well, that doesn't
now
make...
that I don't understand. So this is where I turn to Catherine and say, help me.
I'll be honest with you, Ted. That one doesn't make sense to me because right here, just because there's not a race infraction against Oleg Hande does not mean that Pietro Segal was less deserving an advancement. Friso Imans taking it in stride, which is the admirable thing to do, but that's an upsetting result.
So Pietro Segal, I guess, is being not rewarded because he couldn't skate through the crash.